knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little.
Welcome back to the Jamaica Anonymous Issues channel. A whole lot of things have been happening around us. A whole lot of things that it seems the people have no control over. But a thought hit me after I was communicating with one of my friends. The thought regarding mandatory jobs or job for jobs. It seems as if a lot of employers, or maybe not a lot, but a number of employers, or this is becoming a trend where employers are beginning to not just coerce persons into taking the medication, C19 medication, I'm gonna call it that, but they are willing to lay off individuals if they refuse to actually do so. Now, do not get me wrong, I am not against the technology. However, what I am against is persons being forced outside of their will and personal preference and choice to do something, especially put something in their body that they do not want. So I'm just making that very clear. I think this may be a great breakthrough in science, and so I do support science, but to what degree are we willing to take science to the point that you disrupt the livelihood of the general population? But I will not elaborate further on that. What I really want to talk about is, imagine persons being laid off, and not just any person, right? Persons being sent home, persons who are skilled and trained within certain areas. How will that impact the government? How will that impact government operations? We know that the people have the power, but what are the people doing for themselves? Do the people actually know that they have the power? Do we actually know that we have ultimate power over this entire globe? Do not underestimate the idea that there are strength in numbers. Imagine that all the more experienced persons, all the more efficient and proficient persons in certain job areas, they are laid off. Think about it. You'd think that, oh, it's the persons who would be significantly impacted. But think about it. The government sectors and even private sectors will suffer the consequence. So yes, people won't be getting paid, but won't agencies and the companies suffer the consequence as well? Wouldn't they be impacted? And how would that actually affect, how will all of this affect the efficiency of private sectors? Since experienced people are pretty much put out of work, so private sectors will have to spend a significant amount for training again, unless they don't mind. Yeah, industries, certain industries will be put on pause significantly. Yeah, so when you tell the people that they will be put out of work if they do not take or they do not adhere to what you are telling them to put in their bodies, if they do not go against what they want or their will, recognize that that is just playing a game of chess. It's bluffing. It is bluffing. Because you are trying to put fear in individuals, yeah, for them to get up and decide to do exactly what you want them to do. But at the end of the day, if the individuals actually look into what you are trying to do, they will recognize that what you are trying to do will impact you the most and not them. You see? So who will it impact the greatest? I know that there seems to be a plan to replace everyone in certain sectors, certain people who are non-conforming. Yeah. So to all of the people who listen this, I would like for you to know, you have the power.
Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason, a world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!